Yeah! I want to welcome you back. Welcome, everybody. I want to welcome you back to the Roundtable Remedies, where all month long we have been sticking to the same concept of taking the challenge. And I hope that this has been really inspiring. I hope that we've been able to connect with you. I hope you've learned some life-changing remedies. And tonight, we have another special show for you. You might see a familiar face. I want to welcome back my boy Trey. Trey, what's up? Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm super thankful for you, to be here with us. As a transformational life coach, you do some amazing things every single day, inspiring us with your messages and just being you. So, thank you so much for joining us again. And I also want to welcome Nina, joining us from London. This
Hello,
is
everyone.
Hi, Nina.
Hello.
This is going to be the first time that she's going to be sharing her exclusive story with us. As I mentioned, coming from London, and her story is super compelling, and I'm super thankful for you to be on. And tonight's show is really designed to teach you through the transgressions of these speakers' stories, and I hope it compels you to take action. But with that said, I got a big surprise for you all. Coming all the way from North Cali, debuting a new song from her new soundtrack that is released tonight at 9 p.m. A hot new artist bringing us back to that old school R&B, performing her new song called Undercover. Thank you so much, YELLY. Woo!
It's such an honor to be a part of this amazing streaming live performance. You wasn't meant to love you. Wanna say that you want me, but undercover on another. Gonna put my whole girl Jasmine and you have been telling all these big girls that you wanna settle down. I ain't about when you're in town, yeah. You don't know what you want, but you're so excited. I look at you and just think, well, you've been undercover. Thought you were a different kind of love. Used to call it love when I would suffer. Try it with another. Won't you do me cold in the summer? It was late November. I remember how you came around. Better in your pretty eyes, your pretty smile. Full time I found out. Oh, you show your true colors to me. Now I know. On time, and I found me a dude that could be all mine. And now you wanna hit me in the say you're different, all that. I dealt with it, all that. Now sometimes I'm shining. You don't know what you want, but you so excited. Now I look at you and just think, well, you've been undercover. Thought you were a different kind of lover. Used to call it, yeah. I was You've been so. Used to call it love when I would suffer. Try it with another. But you do me cold in the summer. I'm sipping on a soda pop. Shades on in summertime. Pina colada lollipop. Lay back off feeling fine. I'm sipping on a soda pop. Shades on in summertime. Pina colada lollipop. Lay back off feeling fine. And that was Undercover on my new EP, Between Us. dropping tonight.
Yeah. What? That was dope. That was dope.
That was
That was a
dope.
classic. You know,
Thank you
that,
so much. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much, Yelly. And you really inspired us with that, and that was our first, live performance here on the round table. I want everybody real quick just to show some love, like, comment, share, give us some hearts, some thumbs up. Woo. How was that release right now? How does that make you feel?
Honestly, that song really means so much to me because the meaning is so much deeper than even the surface level. I mean, when you think about it being undercover and think about somebody that really just doesn't know what they want, it really just ties into who are you and what do you truly want, What
Hmm.
does it take for you to be your truest self? And I think that undercover really is just revealing, like, who are you?
Right. Now, I know growing up, you listen to Lauryn Hill and Whitney Houston, so what inspired you to write this song?
For this record, I really just write a lot of personal experiences and experiences that I see a lot of people go through, just write music that's the most relatable as possible. And so I just had went through something where it was like somebody was really lost and they were dealing with me, and you know, it just took for them to see that, nah, you can't be undercover with me. You will
Right.
have to reveal yourself. So
Right. Now from, coming from, Sacramento, California, it's nice to hear that you got some really good local support. Who would
yeah.
you say, Yelly, is your audience?
I have really a diverse audience, really from young to older. I mean, a lot of moms and aunties and grandmas say that they like their music, but I have a lot of younger fans that are around 12 and 14 that look up to me like crazy. It's
Yeah.
really just it's a good blend of just ears that really can relate.
Yeah, because you definitely got that soul embedded in that sound. I definitely hear it. And
Thank you.
reaching, with 4 million streams on your cover song Ruthless, what is your goal?
Well, I would say that my goal is just to take music as far as it possibly can go. I really see myself going far with that. And I've been putting in a lot of work throughout the past year, just putting this EP together. And, I just want to connect with as many people as possible and really just, take it to the next level and really just, put on for my city, Sacramento.
But yeah, shout out to Sacramento again. You know, so my last question is, what or where do you find your inspiration, and what would be one of the messages that you want to inspire those that follow you?
I would say I find my inspiration through knowing that it's possible and through knowing that I don't have to be undercover. I don't have to be sleep on myself and not really know what my potential is. If I live in my full potential, I know that I can accomplish the things that I set out for myself. So I really just want to show that to the younger generation and show that to everybody out there that really has a dream and wants to do something but is scared and they're asleep and they're under the covers, and they in the dark a little bit. I just want to show the people that you could come to the light and let your light shine.
Yeah, hashtag power within. So if you're watching right now, and if you were feeling that, I know you were, we were definitely feeling it. And I wish you the best. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to hear a little bit more about you later on, Yelly. But, I want to give a chance to allow everybody to, for the first time on her exclusive debut. Nina, I want to say thank you so much. Your story is proof that success is not about possessions, and it's about being resourceful and creative. It's about the belief that your future is brighter than your past, despite the challenges that you may face. And Nina, when we met and we were talking about your story, and I was able to hear what you went through.
Yeah.
It's a privilege and an honor, because some of the things that you've endured, many people, men and women, may not have been able to survive. So I want to say thank you again for coming on, and without further ado, I bring you to your first exclusive debut. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. And thank you, yeah, you're amazing. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so as you've said, I'm making my debut in America on the number one platform for speakers in April. And I can't wait. I'm literally trying to get my message across to people that regardless if you felt that child that was never fitting in or that you had no link with anybody else, it's okay to be different. It's okay to break the rules. And without breaking the rules, you'll never find out who you are. It takes some people like us to be the dreamers, to show other people that it's okay, carry on, follow your dreams, never give up, dare to dream. And that's what I've always said, dare to dream. I've had a turbulent life, as you know, as I spoke to you the other day, Anthony and Trey. It's not been easy, but then life experiences form you to become the person that you are. And I love doing my job, which is life coaching. I love speaking on stage. If I can reach as many hearts as I can that feel unloved to make them feel loved, that's my goal and purpose.
Wow, and would you be able to take us down some of those stories that you and I were talking about and
Yeah.
Please
okay. So culturally, my parents are Indian, so they come from India and in Asia, and culturally, girls are not accepted in our culture, so they would like just sons, not daughters. So I suffered a lot of discrimination, which I know a lot of people in America suffer from different types of ways, but the discrimination that I suffered was gender abuse. Just the fact that I was born a girl into a very male-dominant life, really. And because of that purpose, I was treated very badly, excluded from the family, not accepted. In our culture, we have arranged marriages, as you may have heard. But really something that I need to bring to the forefront is that an attempted honor killing was taken on my life because I brought shame to my family because I decided not to stay in an arranged marriage. Now, the thing with honor killings is we don't hear about them, but they happen every day, in every city, in every place, every day they're happening, but they're hidden. So they're not always, like a lot of news, it's not always broadcast, but it's a fact of life. And there's a lot of girls that are too scared to speak up because it's a taboo. And there's a lot of taboos within culture, whichever culture you're from, there's a taboo. But my point is that unless somebody speaks up and says this needs to stop, it'll carry on and on and on. And a lot of innocent lives are being taken. My path led me to meeting the person that I ended up having children with. I lived through a lot of domestic violence. Again, the whole abuse situation was there. So I'm very much about stopping domestic violence, whether it's against males or females. I would like for people to understand they have a choice. Because when you're stuck in a situation, you think, I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything, because that's imposed upon you and you believe it. But you do have a choice. You need to stop thinking you don't and start believing you can. And the first step is always the hardest step, but the first step is what will bring you happiness and freedom. And in this day and age, there are so many people that are not living, they're existing. And I'm sure Yelly and Trey agree with that. And you deserve to live, you deserve to have the life. I've written a book called Master Your Life, Live the Life of Your Dreams. It covers a lot of facts about life and how you can get stuck. It covers money, relationships, love, self-love. Once you start loving yourself, it's almost like a superpower within that you possess, and you take that self-love and you spread it to everybody around you, and your energy levels just raise, the frequency levels arise, and you're so strong within yourself that you just want to spread the word of that. But I survived my numerous attempts of murder. Whilst I was sleeping, my pillow was set alight by my ex-partner. A lot happened. And whilst you're in it, people say, well, why didn't you get out? Why did you stay? But you don't see it. You are my mirror. You see what I don't see. So when other people were saying it, I thought, well, they don't understand. But we make excuses for people's bad behavior. In relationships, we make an excuse because we think that person is our person. They're not always your person, because if someone loves you dearly, they would never treat you badly. So I would really, if anybody resonates with this, my heart would go out to them. And it doesn't matter if you haven't suffered something similar to mine, but a loss is a loss, grief is grief, and trauma is trauma, whatever form you've had it in. So just believe that you deserve better, and you have to take a stance. You have to walk away. It has to get harder before it gets easier. And I was homeless 6 years ago. I had nowhere to go, no family, no friends. But I found a way where I was placed in care. Wasn't very good. It was quite horrific. But you find a way, as I said, and the strength within gets stronger and stronger. And if you've got that vision and you've got that goal, you just keep going. And I would say to everybody, just hold on to that vision in your minds, believe it's going to happen, manifest, work towards it. Because it's not necessarily for you, the message is not always about you, it's about the people that need to hear your message. And there's a lot of people that need to hear the message.
Absolutely. You know, it sounds like you're breaking boundaries, you're pushing cultural stigmas, and you know, I know you believe in freeing yourself from any limiting beliefs. Uh, you know, your words are very powerful, and you know, it kind of makes us feel limitless. And if for you know those that are watching, you know, dare to dream, you know, and have that inner strength. And that was so powerful. Thank you so much, Nina, for
Thank you
joining.
so much.
You know, we're going to hear a little bit more on the final thoughts. But I get to bring up, you know, my buddy Trey. You know, it's your birthday today. You
Happy
know, you're
birthday.
growing. You know, as a transformational life coach, you know, it's your second time joining us, and you know, you've definitely had a life that's thrown you some curveballs, and yet you continue to embrace it. And you know, your story is very inspiring as well, and you know, through what you were able to experience. And I want to say thank you so much, because you and I, we kind of you know jumped off and related from you know day one. And you know, I can't wait to see what the world has for you. So without further ado, you know, I bring you back, Trey.
Thank you so much, Anthony. And, first of all, I just gotta say, wow, like, wow. I'm gonna say this: you guys are powerful. Like, you guys are so powerful. Yelly, your song, it forced me to really deal, just kind of think about, what am I hiding from the world? What is something I need to uncover? Nina, like, your story is just powerful. Like, just overcoming everything that you overcame, and it's just powerful. And I wanted you to know that you are very powerful. Um, you see, in life, you have to face adversity. You really got to face adversity. You got to become that warrior. And by you facing that adversity and becoming that warrior, you're able to, have that faith and continue to believe in your dreams. And you always want to communicate clearly with exactly what you want in life, because who said that life was easy? So therefore, you got to keep on aligning yourself with exactly what you want. And you two have most definitely aligned yourself with exactly what you want. And so I'm just grateful to really just share this platform with you guys. You see, life has thrown many curveballs my way. I had people that didn't believe in my dream. I had people that just simply said that I couldn't do it. But guess what? I continue to push forward. I continue to be that warrior. I continue to just see it through. And so therefore, I want to talk to that person who's going through trials and tribulations. You see, I know what it feels like to not have no one there. I know what it feels like to feel all alone. I remember 2015. I fell into a deep depression. I laid in my bed for 3 days straight. Didn't eat. Nobody was calling my phone. It was nothing. But see, in the midst of those 3 days, someone told me to look up at the ceiling. And when I looked up, I seen arms coming down. And I heard a voice that said, "Trey, I love you. I'm here for you. Come home." And you see, that day right there really changed my life. Changed my life for the better. And so with that being said, whoever is going through whatever in life, I need you to know, hold your vision, have faith, continue to push forward. Allow yourself to be loved, because love is the highest vibration. Love is what conquers all. Continue to resurrect, become that phoenix and rise from the ashes. Because guess what? You have the power to accomplish whatever you desire. Just look at this platform right here. You have 4 amazing people who have been through trials and tribulations, but guess what? They found a way to live out their dream. And so with that being said, I'm thankful for you guys. And I'm thankful for this platform. Hey, Yelly, your EP that drops tonight, you guys make sure you go and download that. I think it's going to be on all streaming platforms, so make sure you guys go and download that. Nina, you're going to be amazing. Anthony, I appreciate you for just, you know, sharing this platform with us and giving us the ability to really tell our story and really just inspire that person that's going through it. You know, last year, the day before Thanksgiving, I was involved in a very, very bad car accident. Well, they said I was dead. But guess what, though? I'm still here, still able to tell my story. So with that being said, if you have a dream, you're still alive, guess what? You're still able to achieve it. So continue to go after your dream. Thank you guys so much.
You know, for some it seems easier said than done, right? You know, when we kind of wake up with those adversity, just kind of like on our shoulders, that pressure, anxiety and depression is real, and you know, you have to make sure that one, you accept it, right, and just allow yourself to love. And you know, I think that just standing towards that adversity and you know, having people around you that you know are your friends that you could release to and talk to about these kind of things. And you know, it was so powerful, you know, just you kind of just sharing that with us, Trey. And so you know, I want to acknowledge that. You know, we're coming to the point of the show where I want to allow you to address that. Did you want to say anything? You want to say anything, Trey?
Nah, it's just, you know, the thing is, you can have a lot of people that can tell you something, but until you fully understand that, guess what? You are abundant, you are limitless. That's when you're able to fully accomplish whatever you desire. So I want you to really understand that you are limitless, no limitations. So go out and accomplish whatever you desire. You see, I started this path, what, 2015? But to be honest with you, I was still kind of doing my own little thing. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was hard headed, so I still kind
Mhm.
of wanted to live my old lifestyle.
Yeah.
But my old lifestyle, it didn't serve me. I ended up tearing my Achilles, not being able to play football. That was my escape. And so therefore, I had to really just come and put my big white pants and be like, you know, what can I do? What exactly, like, what am I going to do? And from there, I found the strength inside of me to just step out and really just inspire someone that's really going through it. You know, I just want you to truly just believe in yourself because I'm telling you, like, it's crazy what can happen
It
in
is
a matter of
crazy.
a couple of months.
It's crazy what could definitely happen in a very short period of time. You know, when someone just takes a step and believes in you, or you take a step and believe in yourself, and you do something, you're in a clubhouse room and you didn't even, you know, realize where you were at. You got an invitation, and you know, you just met someone that just put you on. That you know, anything can happen. You know, and no coincidence or no pun intended, right? With anybody that's watching and just been in all these shows and clubhouses and you're meeting all these people, are you following up? You know, are you taking a shot? You know, Nina, when Trey was bringing up the word limitless, you know, I feel that that's something that really resonates in you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, how does that word make you feel?
You see, I don't think there is any. I think the limits that you think in your mind, you create yourself. So if you choose which box you want to live in effectively. So if you choose you want to live in a free box and you want to achieve wherever you want to get to, you can. Martin Luther King had a quote that said, "Love is not the answer, love is the assignment." And that's something I really resonate with, because you should try to create love every day. It's a doing, it's a verb. It's not something that's just said and left. It's something that's a continual practice. Limits are something that you impose on yourself. If somebody says you can't go out because of the pandemic, that's your choice. you stay sensible, but it doesn't mean you create a prison for yourself. And people are creating prisons for themselves because they're so scared of doing anything. And fear creates the limits. You have to dispel the fear and understand that life is literally for living. And I would love for more people to share love, because I think love is the most powerfulest of tools. And I would love for people to break the limits that are in front of them, that are imposed by culture, politics, life, and just enjoy your lives, because today is all you have. You don't have yesterday or tomorrow. You're here today, like we are, and you've just got to make the most of it.
Making the most of it. I think that, Yelly, when you hear that moment of make the most of it, and you got that moment to perform, how does that make you feel? What does make the most of it? How does it resonate with you?
It's funny that you asked me that, because when I tell you I've been through a lot in 2020 and, the past year, just putting together my EP, and, it really takes, make something out of nothing. I really learned that. And, even coming from a situation where, I was a senior in high school, I'd been putting out music, been growing my name, and then I was put in a situation where my family, we had to move homes and move in with my grandpa. And, I really just had to figure out, like, okay, well, there might be some money issues, but, how can we still prevail? How can we keep going? And so making the most of it to me just meant keep pushing hard, and whatever resources you do have, use them to your advantage and grow more resources from that. So just I learned to do that with this whole project, really getting budget money, figuring out how to do these different things, being an independent artist, like 19 years old, a young kid trying to figure out how to do things, but just educating myself and really just pushing forward.
I love that, just, taking that leadership, right? When in doubt, you figure it out. And I think that what you just said is so inspiring to definitely the younger generation, but even for some of those that they say it's what do they say? It's too hard to teach an old dog new tricks, right? So, I think that, hey, you're gonna have to kind of empty your cup and, figure it out. And I love that you pointed that out. And it's a perfect segue into the time of the night. Sometimes these go a little bit too faster than I'd like, but I want to go into the segment of the final thoughts. These are our final remedies, and Roundtable's Remedies was created to inspire, connect, and educate you through real people, real stories, and talking about how they really got out of it. And these are the remedies that we've been talking about all night. And so, in speaker rotation, I'm gonna give it to Yelly, then we're gonna go Nina, and then we're gonna end with Trey. Yelly, what would you say would be your final thoughts for tonight?
I would say, for anybody that's watching, I would really say tap into, whatever your truest self is, and just take away that veil, take away whatever's holding you back. I think here we just see 4 speakers that have really stepped outside of themselves and really saw what the world has to offer, so I would just say, really just be yourself, follow your dreams, and really don't give up, because I feel like that is a wrap up of really what we've all been doing, and I think it's amazing.
So be yourself, follow your dreams. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best on your career. You're welcome back on the round table anytime. Our village supports you. We have your back.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Next up.
Yeah, so I'd like to sort of reach out to the people that find it hard to take the first step. The first step's always the hardest, but once you take the first step, it doesn't matter when the second step comes. The main thing is that you've taken that first step. And without change, nothing would ever change. You'll stay where you are. And unfortunately, you'll stay in the same situation that you are. So be brave, have courage, know that you can do this, and dare to dream.
You know, I know you have that dare to dream, and we were talking about manifesting your destiny on the show prior, of using your imagination. And you know, don't stay where you are. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting what? Different results. And
Yeah.
so, you know, if it's hard to take that first step, you got me, you got 3 new friends that you're watching right now. Hit us up, and you know, we'll definitely might not have all the answers for you, but at least you won't be the only one by yourself alone taking that first step. So, you know, we're here for you. Thank you so much, Nina, for joining us again. And this was an amazing exclusive debut. Please, you're always more than welcome to come back again as well. And
Thanks so
we'll be
much.
watching, and we will be staying in touch for that new debut in April. So make sure that you
Definitely.
put in the comments below more information, okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. Trey, you know, again, I feel every day is our birthday, right? We got to, you know, live it up as if it's our last. And, you know, although this is your day that you came into the world, you know, and you blessed us with your amazing gifts. And, you know, we all have gifts, and we just got to find them. And the deeper we look, and the harder it is to grind out. Well, last I saw, when you put a diamond under a microscope, you kind of see some imperfections. So it's all good. Trey, thank you so much. What would be your final thoughts for tonight?
Man, to be honest, Yelly, you kind of made a huge point, which is take away the veil, and then Nina, you said take the first step. And that right, I really want to talk about that. I really want to talk about taking away that veil and perceiving your inner truth, developing those friendships to, you know, ground you, to keep you protected, and really just opening yourself up and allowing yourself to be loved, so therefore you can spread that love. With that being said, I need you guys to be bold and make that first move. Because guess what? It's a win-win outcome, no matter what you do. It's a win-win outcome. Take the first move. Remain positive. Let's go on there and rise. Let's rise from the ashes. It's time for you to just reveal to the world your innermost truth. Pay attention to all the signs, because you're always receiving messages. No matter if it's through music, no matter if it's through a friend, you're always receiving messages. So pay attention to those signs, and let's just be great. That's all I gotta say. Let's just be great, and allow your blessings to run down. It's your time. Your time to actually
It's
whatever
your
you want.
time. It's your time. There's no coincidence why you are watching right now. There's no coincidence why you might be catching this on the replay. We got your homegirl over here holding it down with a live performance. We got my other homegirl here holding it down from London with her exclusive debut. We got my buddy over here, you know, King with Kings, you know, and it's a recap. Be yourself, follow your heart, you know, don't stay where you are. Develop friendships, you know, develop these friendships that are gonna keep it real with you. You know, allow yourself to love. And every show we have a quote, and I want to leave this with you. It's from Alexander Graham Bell. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. Again, this is Anthony Rosa, Mr. Remedy. You're watching another live show on the Roundtable Remedies. Go in grace, go in peace. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you soon.
Appreciate it. You guys make sure y'all go get that EP tonight.
Yes, EP dropping tonight.
Post it. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.